Live from Appleton, it's APTV.
Welcome to APTV episode 538 for Thursday, April 18th, 2024.
I want to say that next week. This week we have Banter News Updates, Pen Club, TWSBI and Sailor, a Nib Smoothing Practice Kit, Lami Pen Cases, a contest winner, a new contest of course, plus Retro51 Pens that are coming soon.
Hey, Lisa.
You are so excited about this. Just get it over with.
You know, my spare time.
You don't have spare time.
I have lots of projects I work on in my spare time, just like everybody else. Little things. I just invented the very first thought-controlled air freshener.
Well, that would be helpful.
It's awesome. It makes sense when you think about it.
Look at Justin's like full on laughing. Wow. That's cute. That's cute.
I want you to read this next one.
Oh my God. Saturday, April 20th is Husband Appreciation Day.
Wow.
Dedicated to the men in our lives who show up for us in bold and subtle ways every day. Emphasize subtle. Every day of the year. The day's fun-loving spirit gives us lucky spouses an opportunity to be creative and thoughtful in how we show our appreciation to our partners. In my case, on Saturday, we're doing Pen Club.
Sunday, April 20th. We'll get to that in a minute.
Yeah.
So your opportunity to be creative and thoughtful means I'm going to clean pens for everybody?
Not for me. I'll clean one of yours.
Oh, okay.
Hey, I made you food. I bought you Kringle.
Sunday, April 21st is Go Fly a Kite Day.
Which is good to follow Husband Appreciation Day.
Yeah, go fly a kite.
When's the last time you flew a kite?
I vaguely recall flying a kite as a kid. We used to have a big, kind of a triangle-shaped backyard, and I remember my dad and I flying a kite in the backyard, but that was it. I don't know how old I was. I was, knee-high to a grasshopper, probably.
Mine must have been within the last 25 years, because my kids are 28 and 30, so carry the one. Yeah. With them at some point.
Okay.
And Justin says he was about 10, so that was about 20 years ago.
All right. Maybe we'll go get a kite, and we'll fly it on Husband Appreciation Day.
Where are we going to fly it?
I don't know. Backyard.
Okay.
Over the neighbor's house. April 22nd, Monday, is Earth Day. Of course, the first Earth Day in 1970 mobilized millions of Americans from all walks of life to birth the modern environmental movement. And since then, Earth Day has evolved into the largest civic event on Earth, activating, are you ready for this? Billions across 192 countries to safeguard our planet and fight for a brighter future.
That's really cool.
Billions. Earth
1970.
Day. Go plant a tree. And I have a personal statement here.
We sang today.
We did sing this morning, so this is what happens when you miss out by not coming to the store. But if you're local or if you call in when you hear this, Dave, our store manager, his anniversary, 10 years.
10 years.
Is today. So if you happen to call in, wish him a happy anniversary, as we call it.
Yep.
Or if you stop in, say hi. But there is Kringle here. So if you can do time travel,
yeah.
There's Kringle here 2 days ago. So
Dave is a saint for putting up with us.
Yeah. So we go way back.
You do.
So we do.
And he's a very good friend because he would never tell me any stories of the college days or anything like that.
Neither one of us remember him. So anyway, thanks, Dave. And let's here's to another 10. We got some news.
Appleton Pen Club is this Saturday, April 20th from 2 to 4 p.m. after we close the store. The theme is spring cleaning, so bring in some pens. We will work with you to make sure that you know how to clean your own pens. And so we'll help you with one, and then you're on your own for the rest with supervision. Pick up whatever supplies you need. But if you've got a pen that's just not working right, bring it in and let's get it working.
Yep. We did that a number of years ago.
Yeah,
and it
spring
was,
cleaning's always popular.
It was a good time. So and we also Also, what you can clean is your jewelry. So we
And your glasses.
we did a lot of that too.
Yeah.
Because people don't think about that. You know, your glasses or your rings or whatever. We can
Throw
dump
them in the
dump
ultrasonic.
them in the ultrasonic for you and get them all cleaned up. We have a new. This is actually coming soon.
Yes.
The new TWSBI Eco Caffe with bronze. So
I'm excited.
Bronze is the new thing with TWSBI, and I like it.
I do too.
This is very sharp looking pen. That bronze is nice. And what I really like about this is the stock photography that they sent. I don't know if you noticed it. Do you know what's in the stock photography?
A cup of coffee?
There's coffee beans, and there's a waffle.
Oh, nice.
There's a waffle. I noticed that this morning. There's a waffle in the picture. So what's not to love? Eco Caffe Bronze pre-sales start this coming Wednesday, the 24th. And then shipping is Friday, the 26th, next Friday, the 26th. So that means for local folks, you can order it, but I can't give it to you until Friday. So if you have any questions, call. Because it's a bronze, it's a little bit more... slightly more expensive version of the Eco. So I think they're coming in at $49.
I really like the bronze trim though. It's
a sharp look.
It's a nice change. It's a fun update. They're still going to continue on with the others, but I really like that TWSBI does continue to expand what they're doing. It's easy, like a lot of companies, to just add another color, but with new trim, this is cool.
Yeah. So extra fine, medium, broad, and of course 1.1 stubs will be available. But that's sign up for back in stock now. So when we put it in and we get them, they should be coming in any day. You'll get notice when they're there.
Absolutely. Also a reminder, some of the Sailor Manyo sets and the Sailor Festival series, the Kiku, have been reduced in price. And so the Manyo sets in the grass, the moss, the iris, and the wisteria, originally the MSRP was $395. Then that got lowered to $295, which means that we can sell it to you at $236, which is a really great price.
Yep.
And then the Pro Gear Slim Festival season, the only one we have left is the Kiku, and that is also $236. Also in a set with a bottle of ink. Really, really pretty.
Yeah, real nice. Some of those Manyo sets are really nice.
Really
and they come
pretty.
with the full size bottle of Manyo ink too.
Yes.
So
It's a good deal.
What does a nosy pepper do? It gets jalapeno business.
Just in. I guess I'm going to talk about this. This is kind of my domain, I suppose, huh? Yeah. We have a new product on the website. The AP Nib Smoothing Practice Kit.
With the emphasis on practice.
It's practice. So, everybody knows, or most people know about your micro mesh and your mylar and all this stuff.
Fresh sheet.
How do you use it? And
do you want to risk it on
a good nib?
Right.
You don't want to start off with your custom 74 nib and start working on it. So what we've done is we've assembled this practice kit, and it comes with a number of things. So the first important thing is we have these. These are actually iridium tipped palladium silver. They're actually fountain pen nibs from the 1930s. They have a breather hole. They're an unusual size. They're probably close to maybe number 4 size. 4 or 5 size, but they're vintage, so they don't have there's no standard there, but they will fit in
a dip pen holder.
Quite nicely,
which we are including with the kit,
which gives you now the ability to hang on to it while you're doing the tuning, so the mylar or the micro mesh, and we also have in the kit. Now I'm going to give my caution on this. This is what we call a red square, or this is a 2000 grit sanding square.
These are rough.
These are very abrasive. If you're not careful with these, you will wear all the tipping off the nib. Literally all the tipping, and they're very abrasive. They're meant to be used judiciously, I guess. This is not something you always need, but this is probably a lifetime supply for most people. We get a little pack of 10 of these, and that's that's essentially what you're going to use if you really need to grind something down. In other words, we've got your 12,000 grit sheet, and we've got your buff stick, which has a 12,000 grit on one side, and then it's got your more coarse grits on the other side, which we don't really use, not for this this particular purpose.
Okay.
And then we get a pack of Mylar.
Yep.
And of course, you got your pack of brass sheet, so that you can, if you need to adjust the slit, you can do that. So, but yeah, you can put it in. You put it in this holder, and then you can practice with it, and you get 5 nibs with the kit. So if you screw one up, you don't have to worry about it.
Yep. And that way you've got something that is cheap. It's essentially disposable, although you absolutely could use it. Yeah. But you're not, I mean, even if you've got a Pilot Metropolitan or a Lami Safari or a Pelican Twist or a TWSBI Go, something that's lower end. But if you like the pen, but you want maybe the nib to be a little finer, but you don't necessarily want to ruin your pen, this is the way to go to practice
on these. Ruin these.
Yes.
Actually do it. Ruin them. Take one and grind it down to nothing to see how little effort it actually takes.
Yes.
And then so we have the kit, and then you also have, if you think you want more practice or you think you're going to go through them, you can add another five nibs to the kit for just $375.
Yep.
So there's a little checkbox. But it's and Eric and I are going to talk about this. We're going to do the next Sunday brunch. We're going to go through the kit, and we're going to show how to use it on the next Sunday brunch.
Yeah. No, this is great. This way.
It's a nice holder too. It's a nice E&M holder for dip pens. But
absolutely.
Yeah. So that's new. The AP Nib Smoothing Practice Kit.
And it actually, you get a full retail portion of everything. So it's 2 normal size brass sheets. It's the full 10-pack of the sanding squares. It's,
both of your Mylars.
The Mylar in the full retail size, the regular size of the 12,000 grit. So everything is a full retail size. And then we've just reduced the price a little bit as part of the kit. So awesome. There we go. The funky little nibs.
How do you pass a message to a fish? Drop it a line.
All right, spotlight on Lami zipper and fold-over cases. We talk about pen storage a lot because so many of us travel with pens or just carry them back and forth. And so many of them have a fold-over flap. But these are cool. This one is a zip. I like that it's small.
These are both two pen cases.
That it's smaller. Now, I am the queen of trying. So this is a 2-pen. I would put 3 in here because that's just how I roll.
Well, this in a zip, you can get away with that.
Yes.
In a zip, you can get away with that.
But I like that it's a little sleeker. It's not going to take up a huge amount of space. That also means that it's not going to fit 2 giant, bulky pens.
Have we actually said what this is?
It's a Lami 2-pen zipper case.
I didn't know that we said Lami.
I said Lami.
Oh, did you say Lami? Okay. I was like, well, we're holding up a black 2-pen case, so.
I said Lami,
okay.
Right?
All right. Just want to make sure.
Justin says he doesn't know. He's on your side.
It's husband week, right? Isn't that what it was? Husband
week? He's not
week?
my husband.
Yeah, but anyway.
And then a Lami.
This is magnetic.
Yeah, you gotta love magnets.
It's super cool, and then it's got the 2 spots here. I would not put a 3rd pen in here because obviously it's not gonna.
Yeah, it'll fall out the bottom.
Fall out, but it's nice and easy, quick to get in. You don't have to zip it. I really like this one a lot. This is really super great. So nice leather.
And the zipper case also has a little flap right here.
Flap there. You can put a piece of paper in there or something. A note.
You can put business cards or a little notepad or something. Teeny little notepad.
Nice lined embossed.
Nice black calfskin leather.
Accents.
Smooth finish. Really well done. The zipper case has elastic loops. What else?
It's
Anything
great.
else?
They're great. They're nice. They're in soft leather too. Really.
Yeah,
really
it's really nice.
I mean, it's
really nice.
when you think sometimes when you think of Lami, you think Safari, you think cheap student end pens, and this is like super nice.
We have been consistently impressed with the Lami pen cases.
Yeah. We had a contest last APTV.
We did.
Cigar shaped or flat top.
Yes. And what about you?
I prefer cigar shaped, but the pens that I collect, unfortunately, they're all flat tops. Not unfortunately, but I mean, because I collect eyedroppers, there's not really a taper cap eyedropper. I mean, or I guess you could get a taper cap, would be sort of cigar shaped.
flat top all the way.
So, Summer Pearl says flat tops all the way. Lisa and I must have similar tastes.
Yes.
Pilot Custom Heritage, Sailor Pro Gear Slims, and Esterbrook JRs being among my favorites.
Absolutely, mine too. Anna Ozonian says, as long as the pen is comfortable in my hand, I don't care what the end looks like. Thanks for another great episode.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes it doesn't
that's
matter.
A good,
it's really
absolutely a valid point.
Sally Atkins says, oh my goodness, flat water.
That was your joke
yeah,
last
that was
week?
my joke. Yeah. On that note, I seem to prefer flat top pens as well. I do own some beautiful pens that are cigar shaped, but find them less comfortable to use, so they sit in the case. Yes, they are clean.
Good job.
More than not. Thanks for another great show.
Cool.
So, yeah.
Conrad Yearwood says, shorter compact pens, cigar shaped, longer pen, flat top. Interesting.
Yeah, okay.
I like that.
Yeah, I mean, I guess if a shorter pen, if it's cigar shaped, it has a tendency to be just slightly longer. It's not like they tapered it back. It seems like smaller pens feel longer if they're cigar shaped. Richard Adams says, cigar shaped. I love my classic Black Aurora 88. Yep, with rose gold nib and trim.
Cool.
And so that would be the vintage 88, not the modern 88. Well, the modern 88, I guess, is cigar shaped
rounded.
too. Yeah.
Michelle
I was thinking
Canfield,
something else.
hey Michelle, says, nice episode as always. I've noticed you always begin with laughter and it is so welcoming. It's usually because I'm saying something inappropriate right beforehand.
Oh, it is not. Not always.
Almost
most of the
always,
time,
yeah. Cigar-shaped pens seem to be my preference, although I own both. To me, the two most important criteria are minimal hardware and a grip section that is pleasant to write with. She says, think Edison Collier.
Okay. Minimal hardware. Does that mean no cap band?
It could mean, like, there are some pens out there that I won't name that are just really over the top, done with blingy cap trim bands or extra stuff.
I was thinking one, but I'm not going to name it. I'm not going to name it out loud.
There are two that I'm thinking
Okay.
of. But.
Tom Morley says, I have many cigar-shaped pens, but where do you fit TWSBIs or LAMYs? Both flat top and cigar can be good. It depends on the particular pen. I would say TWSBIs are flat tops.
Yeah, I don't think any of them.
They're not really. I mean, maybe a tiny taper. LAMY's a flat top for sure.
Well, it depends on the Lami.
Well, yeah.
But Maggie52 says, I prefer flat tops, but if I love the color or the material, I will get the cigar shape. So again, yeah.
Okay.
You may have a preference, but if you love the pen or if it just feels great in your hand.
Yeah, I don't limit myself usually.
No, you don't.
We have a winner, Jeff Ellis. And Jeff says, I like both flat tops and cigar shaped. In Sailor, I have more Pro Gear than 1911s. That would be interesting. I wonder if I have more Pro Gears than 1911s. Next week. From other makers that have similar models in both, I have both. If I have a shirt with a pocket, I would prefer to put a flat top in it. Otherwise, it wouldn't matter. So, okay, very good.
That's a valid point.
Congratulations, Jeff. Send an email to eric@andersonpens.com. He'll take care of getting that credit on your AP account.
Awesome. We have a new contest. This was my idea, and I was gently scolded, so I had to reframe it a little bit. Do you have your purchases shipped to your home or to your work? And secondary question, does this change during the holiday season or, based on anything that might be going on in your town, so you don't have things sitting out? Brian's question when I threw this out there was, you're going to out all of our customers?
All of our customers to their spouses.
No,
yeah, well.
Just saying. So the other part of the three-part question is, do you choose work, let's say, for security?
Well, see, that's the thing. See, when you prompted the question, I used to have all my pens sent to work.
Yes.
Because I didn't want
your then wife.
My then wife to know that I bought another pen. And it got to the point where every week, every time there'd be a new package, they'd call me up. Brian, you got another pen? Brian, you got another pen down here? Because they'd see the same eBay stickers that they put on the
prior to mail package. Well, they knew you were a pen guy, so.
Yeah. So when you said that, I thought, wow. Well, that's why, because when I hear that, that's what I think. I'm hiding it, not necessarily I'm going to have it sent to work because it's safer to get there.
Well, we just had something delivered from Amazon this morning that's sitting on our porch. And
yeah, so we got to speed this up and I got to get home.
All right. So do you have your purchases shipped to your home or to your work? And if it's not to your home, Why, if you're willing to share? And does that change at all during the holidays or,
I go pick mine up.
do you?
Yeah, I go to pen shows and buy it there. That way you never know.
When we were getting married, we thought, this is great. We don't have to hide things anymore. And you can just have it all sent together because, we both collect, and that's not quite exactly
It doesn't
true.
really work that way. It doesn't really work that way.
What is that?
It's
Where'd you
fine.
get that new pen?
Oh, this one? I've had this for a while. That's a standard. I can give a class on
Yeah,
that.
but see, the wives know that. It's like, oh, this shirt, this dress,
No.
these shoes, this purse. Oh, no,
Yeah.
I've had that for a while. 10 minutes, but, Anyway, where do you have your stuff shipped and why? Does it change during the holidays?
One commenter will be chosen at random to win a $20 credit on his or her AP account.
And I won't out you.
Coming soon, we've got a couple quick things to talk about coming from Retro51. These are new rescue series.
Yep. Now, the Owl Rescue we have had before.
Okay. Yeah, that's a cute pen.
Yep. The dog and the rescue, the dog rescue and the cat rescue, we are now on Series 5.
I should have started at Series 1. The first one
I know.
was so cute. And I thought, well, no, they'll have this one for a long time. And then there was the second one.
And then the second
third
one. And so
yeah,
now we're into Dog and Cat Rescue 5. And then Retro51, a while back, created a new series called the Executive Series. And it is a platinum something. And so this one is the Black Nickel Platinum.
Okay.
So
Great.
But
So those
as
are coming
always,
soon?
yeah, they'll be here this week, probably today. But as
then.
always, Retro51 makes a great pen, and they're just damn adorable.
They're nice, yeah. Yeah. I don't collect them.
They collect you?
They do. Yeah, I think so. I haven't got one in a long time.
We have a whole, when we were cleaning out the basement, I was sorting through things. I found
We got a
a
healthy.
whole shelf.
We have a healthy selection
stash,
of them.
yes.
So, what else you got? Anything?
We covered Pen Club. We covered the
Club.
nib smoothing. You told a semi-funny joke.
It makes sense when you think about it. Just think about it.
Is there anything else that we can talk about coming up, or do we just want to save that?
Stay tuned for the Sunday brunch where we talk about the nib smoothing kit. We're shooting that this week, and I think that comes end of the month. I think.
Yes, and definitely make sure to sign up for the mailing list because sometimes things are mentioned in the mailing list and you don't see it until a few days later on YouTube, and then you've missed out on things.
Yeah,
So
we do get a
definitely.
lot of people who walk in and say, "Okay, I saw this."
Yep.
Last but not least, don't forget, just a reminder, Pen Club,
Pen Club
Saturday,
on the 20th.
bring your pens, and we'll have some fun.
And coming up is the Chicago Pen Show in a couple weeks, and Brian will be there with some really rare killer.
Yeah, let's talk about that for a minute.
Okay.
Killer pens. Yeah. So I started yesterday going through, and I'm going to bring more than I thought. So I will be there on Thursday, and I think on Thursday I can take a half a table because it's not
Trader
assigned.
Day,
It's not
right.
assigned seating until Friday. Assigned tables until Friday. So I may have what I'm working on now. I think I'm going to do is, and I'll follow up with this next week. Probably going to have bags of unrestored pens, and these are all going to be pens that need something. The filling systems will all need repaired. They may have a nib that needs to be straightened. They may have a good nib. They may have, but all going to have something that's wrong with them. Use them for parts, use them whatever. But I'm going to have bags of those, probably, I don't know, $50, $100, $200 bags. I'm going to try to put together and see what I can come up with. And I'll have those on Thursday.
And they'll all be priced accordingly.
Yes. Yeah.
And you'll have some other rare pieces. I know you've got some appointments with some people.
Yeah, we've got some, and on pretty much all of this stuff is going to be unrestored. So this isn't, and for the vintage stuff, it really doesn't matter because it's not something that collectors are going to use anyway. But just so you're aware, none of it is restored.
Which is rare for us. Normally, what we sell to you is all restored. It's
so
very
this is-
uncommon.
It is uncommon, but we have so many pens that it literally, it might take me 3 years to restore them all. So it's time for some of these to just go and find a new home. And trust me, if I sold 300 pens in Chicago, I would still have 2 years worth of work.
Yeah.
So that's coming up in a couple of weeks. Stay tuned for more info. I'll try to have something maybe next week. I can show at least what I got started.
We're still trying to firm up how you're going to do it.
So it'll be fun. So.
But Brian will be at the Chicago Pen Show, doing a little bit of selling that first day, and then doing some buying
then I'll
and
be
some
walking around,
horse
so
trading.
I won't have a table, but
And I will be here working.
So come and see me on Thursday. We'll have pizza because it's pizza party on Thursday. Yeah. So
awesome.
Is that it?
I think that's it.
Thanks for joining us. Tune in next week for more talk about pens, ink, and paper.
Check us out on social media as Anderson Pens. Please like our video and subscribe to our YouTube channel. And comment below. What do you guys think of the new intro? I love the new music. It just makes me happy every time I hear it.
We'll see you next time.
Bye.